Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. I'm your trend sim and I'm your girl Tyemars. Okay, so today I'm giving you a treat. This is my first review on my new YouTube channel. I'm your trend sim and I'm so excited, and we're starting off with a bang. Open worlds. Yes, open worlds. This is not Sims 3 or 2 or regular Sims. This is Sims 4. This is the new Brookeheights mod. Honey, I think we might have a game changer right here. So let's get started. Going into load game, you're basically gonna add in everything that's in the download. You're gonna go to Arnie's Patreon. I've been a freaking fan of him from the beginning. Like, he is so dope with everything that he has modified for Sims 4, that literally if somebody doesn't cut him a check from the big game, the big wigs, y'all know what y'all doing. There's no reason that he literally came up with this by himself using things that are already in the game. Like, how was that even a thing? So on your load game, after you put the save file in, he does have a full video on how to do that. I'm not doing all that, honey. That's too much work. But you see Brookeheights Open World Beta 3. This mod has been out for a little bit of a while now. We're on the third testing of it. Please remember, this is a beta testing. I'm going to say this a couple of times throughout the video. So he's still adding in, you know, things, fixing little glitches, but I'm just saying, you gotta give this man a little bit of time, but he's did an amazing job. So we're gonna click and then we're gonna press load. And look, he made his own custom loading screen. Like, come on, this is so cute. So you pull up to Willow Creek, and just for the sake of showing off this mod, I'm showing you the beginning screen. You know, he adds in his own little areas. This is the house of the Brooks, which is the brother and sister duo. And then we have in Oasis Springs, this is their grandmother's house, as well as the airport. And then in Newcrest, to go with the story mode, there's this little Midtown Meadows, which is a bar that they basically go through like a goose chase on their story mode. Now, if you are somebody who likes to follow story modes, you can do just that. And I'm gonna show you that right here. But if you're someone who's like me, who's probably gonna get everything started, but they kind of want to go the right way, and before we do anything, we have to customize our Sims. Maxis ain't cutting it, baby. We ain't got time for that. Just to let you know, we're doing this review, I did have my Sims already made and saved. If you like me to do my video on how I basically customize them, please leave a comment down below or leave a like on this video, and I will definitely upload that video. Let's show you how to go into the gameplay of the story mode. Just to skim over it, if you don't want to see that, you can fast forward to this time in the video of seeing the outwardly landscape, and I'm going to show you a cheat how to just get to the Brookeheights area. But let's get started with the story mode. His Patreon, he does have a written out step-by-step way of how to follow the storyline. If you're somebody who didn't read that, let me bring it down to you in a more visual aspect. So within the Brooks household, you're going to the family photo. For certain times of the day, it does tell you that it won't work because the mall in Brookeheights is closed. But with this spoiler, you use it at any time during the day. After that, you're heading over to grandma's house. Nothing too crazy. You're having a conversation with her where you're asking her about Brookeheights. After that, you're going to her basement. There is an area that houses a photograph of a location that's in Willow Creek. After you leave Oasis Springs, you're going to Willow Creek and there's a pub there. Within that pub, you're looking at the boat registry. So you're clicking a photograph that is on the wall that has a book attached to it. You read that document and it takes you on to Magnolia Promenade. So from there you can pick any location. It really doesn't matter. It's just about you getting over to the water. Now for this, I've had a little bit of a struggle with just because my game glitched, thanks to EA, not him. I had to upgrade my game and basically I wasn't able to swim in the water for some reason. So instead, I have my tool mod. The tool mod is the best thing to have within this mod as well because you can still customize your area around you because he made an open floor plan for each of the areas. So what I did was click the boat, attached it to myself, and I was able to get the hidden message. From there, you're going back to the Brooks' home. Next to their house is a tree that's decorated in like a very really whimsical way, and you're going inside of the tree. It's not that complicated. You're picking a tree that tell you to travel to this little fairy destination. You get there and literally you're going to the abandoned plane. From here, the story mode is over. You completed the full story mode that is already imprinted in the game. He said every time he upgrades the game, there might be an additional piece of the story mod upgraded, so always look out for that. But from here, you're taking your sim and you're going to Oasis Springs where the airport is. How fancy is that? But here's the thing that I had to keep remembering. In order to complete the flight to Brookeheights, you have to get your sim there before 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is the official time, so it's kind of that realistic way of catching your flight. But you have to be there 9 o'clock, 10, just to make sure that you're there so you can catch the plane and it won't allow you to go on after 11 o'clock. I repeat, which I like that kind of realistic flair. It kind of makes you feel like you're really traveling. If you don't want to do that, the trick for going to Brookeheights without the story mode is super simple. All you're doing is going to the Brook household and you're clicking the mailbox and it's taking you straight to Brookeheights. The option that you're going to click is Brookeheights cheat. Can't mess that at all. This Brookeheights mod is definitely an expansion pack and a stuff pack all in one. Within the 3D landscape, you're going to have both places to stay, which involve a luxury on-lot hotel, as well as a cottage that's off-lot on another piece of the map that's on its own island, which also has an option to use a boat, okay? So kind of like a vacation home. Speaking of boats, there's another piece of transportation. There's cars. Drivable cars. Hello, EA, Origin, Sims people, what? So with his cars, it comes with a parking garage that you can actually buy a car from. There's gas stations that are already in the game that you're able to refill your gas. And the cutest aspect that I like with the driving of the car, you basically hold the key of yourself. You're controlling the car. You are the driver. And you basically tell the car where to go. This is not the old vibes of like the Sims dining out where you could just go from each lot and you just press the button. You're literally controlling the car. So this is the aspect of the game I love that he definitely added in. Then we have the mainland. So there's a mix of interactive areas as well as full on you can explore and really use your sim as a base to do anything you want. So the pink options are all subways, which is great, but like I said, you do have an option for a car, and like I said, there's a garage, and outside of the garage is a gas station for you to refill your car. That's so bomb. Then All of the blue areas are interactive. So that involves a drive-in theater, a clothing store, the airport. There's an area where you can have your own apartment and the pre-made one that he has. But I'm in the process right now of redoing that whole area. I wanted to make my own neighborhood because it was so big. It's 64 by 64, so you can have your neighborhood look like anything you want. And then you also have the graveyard site where if your Sims die, you can take their graves to that area. You can mourn and have your own scene. And then the green options are all the rabbit holes. One thing that I have to say about this mod, no matter what that has hiccups or anything, from what I got from it, it's uber customizable. You can do whatever you want. If you're somebody who likes scripted gameplay, or if you're somebody who's like me who likes realism gameplay, you can make this scene look like anything you want, any city you want. And for me, it's giving me those Brooklyn feels. So I really am going to turn this into my own mini Sims Brooklyn. Not New York City, because it's not that. I'm a New Yorker. I'm sorry, y'all. It ain't that. But it's something close to home. And I really like this, and I'm in the process of turning all of my worlds within my sim game into a prominent city that's my favorite. So I will be having that series up soon. I will be redoing some of the houses and scenes, so please look out for that. Already I've done the Brooks household over. That will be the next video that's coming up, as well as the customizing the Sims. So I'm really excited. I definitely like having this. This is an extra game pack for me, honey. So the creativeness is like, I can't even contain it. I would like to say a big thanks to Arnie. Like, he did his thing with this. This is so bomb. And so lovies, make sure you comment down below if you tried this mod. Let me know if Brookeheights is that new thing. Are you willing to try it? Have you subscribed to his Patreon before and tried some of his content? Let me know. Also, comment down below anything you'd like to see from my channel, whether it's mod reviews, speed build ideas, and as always, subscribe to see more tutorials, hauls, and videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, lovies.